Well, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. I think it's evening nearly actually. I'm on my own. I'm here at Reculver. I'm just parked in the car park behind me. I'm going to walk over the hill down to the beach, but I don't normally do this. I normally like to get on the beach and set up before I get the camera out, but I am absolutely disgusted by the price of the car park here. It's Canterbury Council, run by Ringo, and it's £2.50 an hour here at Reculver. So I've just had to spend £7.50 to see me through till 9 PM until it runs out. I think that's pretty disgusting, considering the remote location. It's not as though we're coming here, people are going to come here to go shopping. People are coming here to try and enjoy the beautiful seaside, the walks along the beach, and they're getting charged that amount of money. It's daylight robbery. Anyway, I had my rant over. I'm going to walk over the hill down to the beach. I'll get back to you then. Well, finally down on the beach. Rods are set up behind me. Towers are behind me there as well. Just had a quick stop at the towers. They're quite magnificent really. They protrude up off the shoreline and can be seen from miles. You can see them right the way at Minnis Bay, and you can see them sort of so as far as the shoreline curves round towards Herne Bay. But I'm here, I'm in the second bay at Reculver. It's nearly high tide. Unfortunately work went on a lot longer today than expected, so I've rushed down here. I've got my rods set up, they're there behind me. Where are they? There they are. You can see them there. They are there behind me. And I'm basically going to put one rod out, trying for a really early smooth hound. I think there's been the odd couple caught. Water temperatures are not quite up to where I'd like them, and it is a bit early, probably a couple of weeks. The weather hasn't been great. But then I've also got another rod set up, and I'm going to put a ray bait out to see if we can get any thornbacks. So I'm going with a pulley rig. I'm going with an up and over rig. On the pulley rig I'm going to put a crab mix, maybe crab and prawn, and on the other one I'm going to put bluey or bluey and mackerel or bluey and squid, something like that. But two big baits, I'm going to fish two big baits. Let's get baited up now, show you my baiting up, and then we'll get them out. Right, I'm going to put the ray bait out first, that's what I'm going to do. What I've got is a bit of bluey here, and I managed to get a bit off. It's still so frozen, that's the problem. I literally haven't had a chance today to get any bait out of the freezer, so it's still a bit frozen. I've got a little bit of movement on that. I've got half a squid. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to bait elastic this together as best as I can, and then get this on the hook and get this out before we then play around with a crab bait. But I'm trying to warm this up as I go in my fingers, because it's very difficult to get a decent presentation on a bait that's frozen. I think I'm going to get soaked in a minute, but why wouldn't I? It's my Thursday to go fishing, of course I'm going to get soaked. This is not easy, this is all in bits. It's starting to fall apart, come on. I think I need to get this on the hook first. There we are, that's sort of together. Let's get some hooks in that. And here we are, I've got the up and over rig in front of me, so it's all fluorocarbon, so I'm just going to give it a stretch in my hands, and it'll take out the memory in the line. You can't do this with mono, so it's always good to use fluoro. There we are, memory's going. And then what I'm going to do, so difficult because it's frozen, I'm going to just come in here, try and go out the bottom like that. Lovely. Pull that through a bit. There we go, I can get that nicely done. Oh, voila. Oh, that wind's coming, that rain's going to come. There we go, there is my bluey and squid. It's not the best presented bait that I've ever done, but it's straight enough. It will that will catch a fish. Let's get this one out and then we'll do the crab. Looks like someone else has been fishing here recently. Oh, it's gone that way. Put this out there. Right, second one's easy. I've got a bit of king prawn there. Just going to straighten that up like so. And I've got a crab. I'm just going to cut in half basically. That's what I'm going to do. Crab, like so. Leave everything on it. Bit of prawn. Get that, like that, on the hook. Firstly, actually, what I'm going to do is bait elastic this up. And then work out how I'm going to get it on the hook. So I've got a single hook on here. I'm basically going to try and feed it through the back between the sockets on this crab. Swing it round. Come through the prawn if I can. There we go. Just like that. Push it through a little bit. Want to leave that eye showing. Right, there we go. Again, not a work of art, but we've got crab and prawn on that hook. I'm going to get that hooked up. This is the pennel rig on my bigger rod. No, this is on my smaller rod actually. It's on the Sonic. So I'm going to get this hooked up and let's whack this out as well. Well, both rods are out, but I've been struggling. This wind that's coming across from west to east is well, sort of seems to be a bit more northwest to southeast, and it's just pushing everything back in. The sea is just rolling around the corner and rolling in, so it's not rough. It's not really chocolatey coloured. There's a bit of colour in it. Not a lot of weed at all at the moment. But I am just about to get soaked. It's just starting to rain. And of course it is, because I am fishing. Let's hope it's worth getting wet. Well, I don't know if this is picking it up. There's a rainbow coming there. So it looks like, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've missed the worst of this rain. Coming there. The sun is out now, just there. So I'm hoping once this shower passes, the wind dies a bit. Because it's quite cold, the wind. Well, whilst I'm here waiting for bites, I'm waiting for this last bit of rain to go past. Let's get my next bait ready. So I'm going to put mackerel on the next one with a tiny bit of squid. It's too big a bait like that, I don't like it. I'll take that down through there like that. And I'm going to get a bit of squid on that as well, I think. Wow, look at the rainbow now, we're getting a double. That is pretty stunning. Look at that. Well, the last of this shower's going through, but the wind has seemed to have dropped top. Now it's gone, so oh, looks like they're weed. Not happy if there's weed. That feels heavy. Why is that heavy? That is heavy. Why is this heavy? Feels like a fish. There's not a fish on there, is there? I haven't had a bite. No, I think it's weed. Oh my God. Get fresh bait out on this, yeah. Weed on the line. Oh, lovely. Yeah, only takes a little bit. Oh no, there is a fish. Hey, I didn't even see the bite on that. We've got a doggy. Yay! Oh, that didn't feel like anything. There we go. Beautiful dogfish. Lovely. Right. I'm going to keep him for my dinner. See this one rebaited. That's better. Oh, finally, that's better. That wind was causing me havoc. That's just flown out nicely. The weather is absolutely lovely now. Beautiful. The wind went with the storm that came through, which I thought was the case. The sun's just dropping. The sea is now, the tide has turned. It's on its way out. Had a dogfish. I was stripped on my crab bait. Let's hope we get something else. It's quite warm now. I'm enjoying this. I wasn't for a bit. I was very tempted to go. Let's hope we get another fish. Well, it's very quiet. Not a lot happening at all. The sun is setting through a shower in the distance. The temperature is dropping, as is the tide still. Obviously. One fish. Better than a blank. I turned up late. I'd like to have been here 2 hours before high. It wasn't the case. But I'm going to be trying out here a bit more often. I'm not saying that this session's done. I'm going to bring these in a minute and see what's going on. Maybe get another bait out. Right, let's try this one, which has been out the longest. This is the ray bait. It looks like I'm caught on the other one. What am I caught? That one? Yep. No. Oh, God. How do you work this out then? I'm dragging the other one in, so they're both coming in. They're both going to come in. Yes, that. Well. Well over. Well, that's probably 150 yards with bait. That has flown. The light is dropping now. I haven't had any. Well, I haven't actually seen a bite. I got that dogfish. I didn't actually know I had it. It was so windy at that point. It was blowing a gale and the rod was bouncing around all over the place. But I haven't had anything since, so it's been very quiet. Hopefully something on this one would be nice. Anyway, this is the 4th video. The last one didn't count for the t-shirt competition. This is the 4th out of 5 videos. To get your comments in, so please comment.
to have a chance of winning a t-shirt. And then next week, hopefully it'll be the last video, and I will announce 3 winners of a t-shirt of your choice. I might have a bite, I don't know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. It helps spread the share of this video on YouTube. And it's very hard to crack YouTube now. It's getting harder and harder. So if you do like this, please subscribe and help me out. Anyway, I'm going to get back to these rods because there was a little knock. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Well, that's me done. Very short session. I had a long old day at work today. It really was a long day. So just wanted to get up here and test the waters out. Dogfish, saved the blank. It's good. It's cold. I mean, it's dropping now. I think it's about 3 degrees now, maybe 4 degrees. I think it's going to be a frost tonight. The sky's cleared up. I can breathe like a dragon. So yeah, it's a bit nippy. I might try for these hounds for the next few weeks just to keep seeing when they start coming in. Hopefully get a few before the weed starts getting bad, which it really does do on the North Kent coast here. And once the weed gets bad, you have very limited windows to fish, and it's more frustrated than anything. So I like to then go and do something else. Anyway, I've experienced quite a few seasons here in the last 3 hours. Rain, bit of hail, sunshine. Now it's freezing. So I'm going to go home. Till next time, tight lines.